Make yourself open for the new goal. Decide for yourself to reach the new goal, that's it. And that's a switch in your brain, in your head. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Let's talk about motivation. And motivation always is some kind of an inner dialogue. And we Germans, we have a crazy saying. As soon as we have problems in motivating ourselves, we have to overcome our inner pig dog. Who of you knows what an inner pig dog means? Of course, you're all Germans here in the room, which means Germans have some kind of humor. Yeah? Literally translated, it's inner pig dog. It means innerer Schweinehund. And for all the internationals here, it's the inner voice that tells you, don't do it now, do it tomorrow. You're too weak, you're too strong for that. That's too difficult for you, won't be able to manage it. And maybe I can ask you if you are familiar with that voice, by clapping into your hands, if one of the following situations sounds familiar to you. Who of you has this kind of an inner dialogue when you have to get up early in the morning? If you have to do sports on a regular basis, if you have to keep up to your diet, if you have to clap into your hands when the speaker tells you to. Thank you. Okay. And usually always if we need to start things which are difficult, we have this inner dialogue. And in Germany we have to overcome our inner pig dog, which is a very typical German way to face challenges. We always have to fight and to fight and to fight. But that's not funny, because if we fight against the inner pig dog, we imagine it like that. And then it's very strong, you know? But the point is, the inner pig dog is a part of ourselves. And as soon as we start to fight against ourselves, we will lose on the long run. Correct? If you start fighting against yourself, you will not succeed in life. You will have some kind of a, well, maybe some kind of a quasi-success, but not a real success. But on the other hand, I think you all overcame your inner pig dog many, many times in your life, right? Many, many times you were successful. Who of you, for example, learned successfully to read and write? Who of you finished school? Who of you is able to drive a car? Who's really able to drive a car? Just remember how it started. Yeah, it was difficult. You had to practice and practice and practice. And during that practice, you always had this little animal, and it farted into your brain. Nothing for you. Don't do it. That's too difficult. Yeah. You don't like change. Yeah, your colleague is an idiot. Yeah, you know. Communicate with your spouse. No. Huh? And therefore, because we all can be successful with the inner pig dog, I think we should regard it differently. And therefore, I gave it this appearance, yeah? And I made it a friend, and I gave it a name. I call it Günther. So I'm sorry, Günther is... Who of you is called Günther in the room? Nobody here? So lucky you, because actually, to be honest, it's not the most attractive German name. And I can make jokes about Günther, because Günther is my second name. I hated it. I hated this name my whole life, and since I created this inner pig dog, so I found my peace with that terrible name. And if you are called Günther too, I'm so sorry for you, but you will love your name at the end of this speech. You see, Dr. Stefan Frädrich is a medical doctor, because I'm a medical doctor. Yeah? If you never met me as a doctor, it's no problem. I was working in psychiatry. And there are many people talk negatively to themselves, you know? They have this negative inner dialogue. You won't be able to do that. You're too small. You're too stupid. Do you know this kind of negative inner self-talk? This destructive babble in your brain. And so this is what we're talking about. We're talking about our inner self-talk. We all have this little animal in ourselves, and it comments our whole life. Maybe in the morning, if you get up in the morning. Alarm goes at 6 o'clock. Hey, get up. Günther comes. Stay down. And then you make the snooze. Boom. Let's renegotiate in 10 minutes. You know that? And the problem is, when do we get up? We do get up when we like to get up in the morning. And so what we like, or if we do not like it, it's a question of our inner self-talk. And there are many ways for successful, motivated people to be in a good mood. One, for example, is to be thankful. As soon as the day starts, the first thought, what am I thankful for? You will find reasons. Your head, your arms, your legs. Hey, they're there. Thank you. Hey, they don't ache. No hurt. Thank you. They hurt. You're still alive. Yeah. Look around. Hey, darling, you're still here. Thank you. Or darling, you're gone. Thank you. So whatever. So you can start your day with a positive inner self-talk. The problem is, how do we see things? It's always something very emotional, and this is the main driver in our lives. Emotions drive ourselves. Everything we do because of emotions. Emotions, of course, even, believe me, please, even men have emotions. Yeah. For example, we are hungry. Yeah? And there are two ways of being emotional in life, two ways of what drive us. We always want to have good feelings and we want to avoid bad feelings. Who have experienced that? Yeah? So now let me ask you, what is the stronger driver in your life? Having good feelings or avoiding the pain? It's avoiding the pain, right? So why do so many people have problems in motivating themselves? Because they always try to avoid pain. Let me give you an example. Who of you has been to the zoo watching animals already? To the zoo as a visitor, yeah? So have you been to the zoo with some kids already? So walk around many hours watching animals. Yeah. So here are some elephants. There are some snakes. There's the lions, and there's some spiders or whatever. You walk around and you have fun. Yeah. You in some kind of a routine. You're having fun. Everything is fine until you get tired. Your legs start to ache. Yeah. And you get tired. And then what do you do? You'll find a place to sit down. Here's the place to sit down. Here. Yeah. Now you send your kids away. Hey, meet you in 2 hours at the exit. Great. Yeah. Daddy's staying here. Okay. You know this moment when you see these people around you and they all look into one direction, and then 5 meters ahead of you, you see a huge cage, and inside this cage there is a tiger. And the tiger's moving from left to right, to left to right. Now the door is opening. The tiger's coming out right at you. What will you immediately do except of peeing into your pants? I guess you will start running and you will not complain about, oh, I was so tired. I wanted to stay here. You won't ask yourself, oh, does it fit into my training plan? Huh? So what about the lactate tomorrow? Do people realize I have a funny way of running? Nobody cares. There's just one more question left. The question is, how fast do you have to run? Please tell me. Faster than the tiger is not possible. Because the tiger is fast. The tiger is very, very fast. So you have to be faster than the others, yeah? That is correct, but to be very correct, you just have to be faster than the last one, right? Because if the tiger, as soon as the tiger gets the last one, you can slow down and say, hey, look at him. Is he allowed to do that? And now let's take a look at the group of people running away from the tiger. The group of people, they are divided up in this kind of a bell curve, you know? Okay? So there are many people here in the middle. They're neither very fast nor very slow. There are very few people at the front, and a few people, okay, they have a problem. Charles Darwin once said, survival of the fittest. This is not what he meant. He said, but I think what he meant was death of the unfittest. So they are eaten by the tigers. And no, let's take a look at them. How are they motivated? Not at all. They don't like the zoo. Huh? Do you know people who don't like their lives? Okay, get up in the morning. Huh? Let's go to the zoo. Animals out there. Huh? Or do you know these people with some kind of an understanding problem? Huh? They ask themselves, you see the tiger's coming right at you and say, is that really a tiger? Yeah? Or these people who do not understand when to start. You know, all the group is running away because there's a tiger and say, okay, there's a tiger. Okay, I'll come in a minute.
Yeah, right.
Stupid, isn't it?
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. That's absolutely weird. So what happens? They will be killed. You can compare that to any group in your life. Okay, so maybe your teammates or to your colleagues or to whoever. There are always some people with that kind of problem. On the other hand, there's a huge midfield, and they don't have to be so fast. Okay, because hey, what should we do? Well, what to do? Let's do tiger. Okay, let's run. Okay, let's all run. Do they survive correctly? So the question is, why are they so fast here? Why are they so fast? They are motivated. Why are they motivated? They don't have to be motivated. They are sportsmen. They like doing sports. And as soon as they see some reason to move, they will be faster than all the rest. Is that clear? So the main reason is they're doing sport, and this is the way why they are motivated. So what we should do, we should be motivating ourselves with a very special type of internal motivation. This is our dopamine system. Dopamine, you've all heard of that. Dopamine is the inner substance that makes us feel good. Yeah. As soon as we learn something, as soon as we feel great, as soon as we have a plan, as soon as we have a vision. For example, here, Günther is fighting against the dragon. That is dangerous, correct? But why does he do it? Because he wants to get to the castle. At the castle there is some kind of a gold treasure. There he can become a king. Yeah. There's a sexy princess. Yeah. And he says, okay, let's kill the tiger. Or let's kill the animal. Let's kill the dragon. Let's face the problem. Let's overcome whatever's between me and my goal. That's the point. And as soon as you have a reason why you do things, things get easy, correct? Yeah? For example, for the ladies, let me show you a very, very simple example. Let's say I sent you to a 3 hours walk. And I give you a weight on the right arm and a weight on the left arm. And you will lose money all the time. Would you like to do that? This is called a shopping tour. You understand? So you just see a reason why you do what you have to do, and you go on and on and on and on. Yeah? And you won't... You say, well, I don't have aching feet, I stay at home. It doesn't matter, you know. So what you just do is move, and you have no motivational problems at all. And one of my favorite pictures is like that, you know. If you do something for the first time, it's like sending your inner pig dog through a park full of snow. This is the park, this is the entrance of the park. How do you get your Günther inside? Give him a reason. Let's say, put some food here in the corner, okay? He says, wow, I'm motivated. Huh? The dopamine is switched on. There's the first step, the second step, the third step. He gains some momentum. Yeah? And now he runs towards this food. Okay? He arrives and he has no motivational problems. Because of the dopamine, he knows why he has to do it. The thing is, as soon as you do something new, you have to focus on the reason. Then you just have to start. And you have to go on, yeah? And then do it until you succeed. Then you get some extra shots of dopamine, you have some kind of endorphins in your brain, you have some kind of a synapse party in your brain. Everything is cool, yeah? This is good. To achieve goals, yeah, is like being happy without drinking. It works. And then you go back, and the next day you pass by this park, you remember yesterday there was some food, let's go and check if it's still here. And you go in and out and in and out and in and out, and you get used to it. And this is how the learning system works. And there's a very specific species of human beings who is always having this dopamine system switched on. Maybe you know them. They are called children. Who of you knows children? So they don't have a motivational problem. Yeah? They say, oh, this is a felt pen. Let's see if I can paint the whole wall blue. Yeah? So they don't say, well, I just have to work from 9 to 5. If I work more, play from 9 to 5. If I play more, I get a burnout syndrome. Huh? Or if they have a party, they don't say, hey, first I really need 3 beer to get into the mood. So they're having fun because they are built like that. The problem is in life is, as soon as we get used to these things get boring. And if these things get boring, yeah, we just stick to the routines, although we were enthusiastic at the beginning. At the beginning, everything was good. At the beginning, everything was wonderful. For example, new job. Yeah, new job. Today it's Monday. Yeah, I was so in love. Yeah, so in love. This is my new girl. Today it's my wife. So if you get used to things, Günther will start growing. And if he grows, you will not be enthusiastic anymore. You will not be in a good mood. You will not focus on your dreams, focus on your goals. Yeah? The question, if you are getting used to things, you're just administrating your life. You're not growing anymore. But the most important question in life is not what did you do yesterday, or what are you used to, or what are you able because you learned it. The most important question in life is something different. The most important question is, let me show you this. The most important question is here. Look at this. What's happening here? You reach your goal, and then you go in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And 99 times it works. But there's still this one time in life, this one time where the food is moving from here to here. And usually we see that. We understand it. We understand what it means. We know what it means. And then Günther's coming and says, hey, go the old way, the food will be coming back. And this will not happen. So the most important question in life is not what did you do yesterday or what are you used to. The most important question is where is the food in life? And sometimes you walk on the wrong place in your life. But this is stupid. So just turn around. Don't look for any scapegoats. There will always be scapegoats. It's the politics, it's genetics, it's my colleagues, it's my boss, it's my age, it's my whatever. Don't look for scapegoats. You are the one who decides what you want to achieve in life. So make yourself open for the new goal. Decide for yourself to reach the new goal, that's it. And that's a switch in your brain, in your head. You know, there are people, they are standing in front of the mirror in the morning. Look at them in the mirror and say, whoa, you're growing old. You're getting bald, you're getting fat. Huh? And other people, they look at themselves and say, hey, you're growing old, you're growing bald, you're getting fat, and you're so hot. And this is the point. So what you need to do is get yourself into the right mood. Make a decision. Make a decision down here. Say, okay, don't take the old way. Go to the new way, okay? And then do it enthusiastically. Go into that new direction. Of course, do it with your focus in mind. If you focus on your goal. Because if you don't do it enthusiastically, you will suffer. And there's so many people suffering in their lives. The weather, yeah? The colleagues, yeah? Global markets, whatever, you have so many reasons. If you suffer and if you say, I don't want to do that, it's like sending your inner pig dog ass ahead through the snow. And looking back, oh, yesterday it was better, yesterday, last year, yeah, last week, yeah. Stupid. You will arrive, but you will suffer all the time. And therefore, as soon as you will find any problems in your life, make the problems your friend. Hey, problem. I didn't see you coming. I didn't expect you. I think I don't like you, but you will teach me something. You will teach me something. Life does not happen to you. Life happens for you. Problems don't happen to you. Problems happen for you. And everything you'll have to do is just practice with what the cards are dealt for you now. Practice, 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 practice until you reach the new goal. As soon as you reach the new goal, you will get strong and strong and strong and strong. And then you get used to everything new in your life. And this is what I want to tell you. This is a very, very simple principle. And if you focus on that principle, I am deeply convinced that you can achieve almost anything in your life. Find the reason, focus on the reason, get started, gain momentum, learn, repeat until you succeed. Then repeat again and repeat again, automate, and then look for the next food. Because if you understand that, I'm sure you can have a fully lived life. And I want to finish with that quote of Paulo Coelho, which is one of my heroes. And he said, the ship is safest when it is in port. But that is not what ships were built for. And therefore, you go out and get a life. Thank you. Thank you.